I don't need it. Girl, what is going on with this baby? I need to go back. I need to go forward. Good morning. Hi. Hi, Brandy. Why is my face looking like this? Do I need to be closer? Good morning. Thanks for the thumbs up. See, when I'm like this, I don't look so glowy. I'm fine. Hi, people. Good morning. Guys, let me tell you something. It never fails. Wherever you work, you always got to deal with some type of cow trying to come at you sideways. And when you let them have it, they always want to go tell on you. You know, I call them kind of people throwing the rocks and hiding their hands. Don't mess with me, and I won't be ignorant towards you. Stop messing with me, and I won't cuss you out. I won't be mean to you. Anyway, guys, I don't want to start out this live so negative. Hello, Kayla. Hello. Yes, it is the lighting. It is the lighting. It's morning time. But when I come like this, maybe I should bring the camera closer so you can see all my pie face. No, it's not working. You think it's okay? Yeah, it is okay. Girl, when I tell you I got up and washing water today, I ain't iron nothing. I'm just ashy, and I'm always ashy. Well, look, I'm not gonna hold you guys too long. I was gonna do my hair off camera, and I said, no, you have been on camera in about a week or so. You might want to at least do a live stream. That's what's cool about live streams. You just get on here and just press the live button. I've been eating, and hopefully ain't nothing coming out of my teeth. You don't have potholes. What, potholes in my skin? No, I don't have potholes in my skin. I got potholes in my booty though. I be just looking up the look. I don't really have a lot of cellulite, guys. I don't have a lot of stretch marks. Mine are like almost non-existent. And my people in my life be saying, "You ain't got no stretch marks. You ain't got no cellulite." Yes, I do. It's just very subtle. But no, I don't have pothole skin. I can't stand that light looking like that. I wonder should I take this thing out of the window? Oh, so let me show you what I'm using today. Close my phone. It's hot already. So, of course, I'm going to use Locsanity. Can't see the bottle because of the light. There we go. Locsanity. This is the Rosewater Peppermint Daily Moisturizing Refreshing Spray. I haven't done this. I haven't put moisturizer in my hair since 2 weeks ago, since I did the little retwist. And then I'm going to, oh, here goes my brush. It's a soft brush. Real soft bristle brush. Ooh, the lighting look better like that. Hey, maybe I should stay like this. You know what? Because this is irking me. Is it? Okay, but now you see all ceiling. Stop playing with me, little. Curse this camera out. I don't like that. All right, I'm gonna sit back. Y'all gonna see all my girth, all my juiciness. Never heard of that product. Where you get it? Locsanity. I got this. You can get it off Amazon or you can go to Locsanity.com. I'll list it in the description box so you can check it out. But it's been pretty popular. I love the painting. Thank you. Girl, I bought that painting when I was 25 years old. I'm 55 now. That painting right there is 30 years old. I got that one. I got that mirror clock. The mirror clock, the same time too. And the big mirror right there. I got all them. In 1995, I think. Yeah, 95. I think it was 95. And They're probably the same age as some of you guys, 30 years. So I got the refresher spray, soft brush, and my black Dax hair grease to oil my scalp. So for those who don't know what black Dax is, it looks just like that. I didn't use this jar up already, but that's what it looks like. It looks almost black. You beautiful home, thank you. Oh, she said I'm older. Okay, all right, older lady. So that's what the grease looks like. Now I know some people don't use grease on their scalp when it comes to their locks. I do because I like it, and this doesn't have lanolin in it, and so it's more thin. It's not like my Blue Magic, all thick and heavy. Oh, there goes the. You guys hear the sirens? The 11 o'clock siren for what's it? The monthly tornado test thing. I don't know. So I think I'm gonna spray my hair first. You know what? No, let's brush first. She said, "Oh, I'm 60, but I don't look like it." That's right, baby. That's right. You sure don't look like it, honey. I'm 55. That's right. I got an older woman in the house with me. Thank you. You're my big sister. So, guys, um, what I've been told, I would try to find a clear one. Oh, a clear grease? What, clear what? Um, so if you are a locator, if you're newly locked, they the they say that you're not supposed to brush your locks when they're not fully matured. But me being who I am, I started brushing my locks in the 4th month of me being in my starter locks. I just felt like I just wanted to brush them, and I did, but I had to brush them real gently. Now I don't have to go so gently. Well, I still brush gently. I want to change this jewelry. I want to change this jewelry out. I got a lot of cute jewelry I want to play with. So this helps. I don't really get a lot of lint, but I usually get Nico dog fur. Y'all like so beautiful. Thank you, Christine, in real life. She said, Christine in real life. You want to see that boy? He right here. That probably said, I don't want to see that dog. Sick of looking at that dog. We have the monthly warnings too, but I always get worried if there is an actual tornado at the same time. Same siren, how would you know? I didn't never think about that. Well, I'm assuming if the sirens are going off, they already got on the news and the radio station that a storm is coming. So you would know in advance anyway. You'll see the clouds and the wind blowing and stuff. So usually when I brush my hair, I'm brushing out dog hair. And I get confused sometimes. I'll be looking at my locks. You guys say I don't have gray hair. I do have gray hair. I have gray strands. And sometimes his fur make me think I have gray hair, but it really be his fur. Oh, clear hair grease. I have pink hair. So black and blue and green stains it. Right. So they do have clear. I don't know what kind of hair you got, but Blue Magic, a lot of their greases have clear coloring. But it got lanolin in it and it's heavy. So like the coconut oil one, that's clear. What's my other one? I got a video of all my greases. So me and my friend went out the other day. We had lunch last weekend, and she had asked me did I dye my hair. So she had asked me, no, I'm sorry. She heard when I said online that I don't dye my hair. So when she and I was together, I said, does it look like I dye my hair? And she looked at my hair. She said, no, it doesn't. Because you can tell somebody dyes their hair. The roots don't match the ends. My hair is the same color all the way through from root to tip. If I can dye my hair like this, I am a good colorist. But no, I don't dye it. All right, so let's come on this side. Yeah, you don't want no different colors on your pink hair. I don't know what color that'll turn out to be. All right, let's switch on this side. Did I bring a rubber band? Can't use coconut, protein sensitive. Coconut makes my hair feel crunchy. Yeah, it does. Now, coconut oil does not have protein in it, but it does act as like a protein. It doesn't have protein. That's why I stopped using coconut oil too. But I still use, like, my shampoo has coconut. It has coconut water, and it does make my hair feel kind of dry. But I think that shampoo is a clarifying shampoo because I don't use conditioner in my hair. Only leave-in conditioners. So I only use the creamy conditioners in my hair. I don't use, what was that? Oh, the co-washes. I don't co-wash my locks. I actually shampoo my locks with shampoo. Shampoo. My hair turned gray. I made dyeing it. Ugh, Lord, I can't get it out. I made dyeing hair a lot easier. Oh, you fighting a battle that's hard to fight. Gray hair, it is. That's like a almost damn near a non-winning battle. Let's do the back. So that's enough brushing. My hair don't need to be brushed that much, but I just wanted to brush it today. To me, when you brush your locks, you make your hair look flat. You and me, boy. World Crown. Yep, World Crown is clear. Oh, what's that other one I used to use? Mango Softy. Softy got Softy. The Softy brand, they have clear grease too. I cannot believe how far I've come in my journey. Guys, can you believe in July 4th of this year, it'll be 4 years? Can y'all believe it? Let's get the baby. So if you're new and you don't really know me, the reason why I have this little baby lock here is because this was a bald spot from wearing tight braids a long time ago. So I have traction alopecia around my edges. Traction alopecia is when the hair is being pulled out of your scalp with like a hairstyle or something. Like ballerinas. Ballerinas, have you ever noticed how ballerinas, they don't have edges sometimes? Their hair kind of like thin here or the hairline store back here from wearing a little bun at the top. And I put these two rubber bands on here because she just kept moving. It just kept coming loose. It just wouldn't lock up. And it kept going back to the other locks. So I banded her down until she locks up. And I noticed the other day, she's she's trying to, she has like a little baby roundness to it at the tip. She's trying to form. So I'm gonna keep this on here until it kind of like get lockety lock, and then I'll take it off. All right. So we did that. Actually, I had gray hair streaks at 14. Oh wow, I had gray strands, but I didn't have streaks. So it was inevitable for you to be a grayer. I still got them gray streaks in my hair. All right, so I'm going to use a refresher spray. I have not moisturized my hair in 2 weeks. I don't even think about moisturizing my hair. Don't know why. Hi, boy. Why you look so sad? Why's it coming out like that? Yeah, I like my spray bottles to spray. I don't like it when it streams. It's just so direct. I'm like, ugh, spread out. The first time I heard of brushing locks was when I saw Jumping Jack Flash. That's when I learned there's an entire care routine of locks. Wow, that was a long time ago. Jumping Jack Flash? I was little when that came out. I didn't know there was a thing to brush locks either. I just learned that when I started locking my hair. I'm gonna give it a good old moisturizing today, because I ain't did it in a couple of weeks. Guys, this doesn't really draw lint. This product here doesn't draw lint and a lot of debris and stuff. Yo, Gray Street had babies and spread. Oh Lord, not the babies, Gray spread. Hi, boy. Hi, mama's boy. He's a baby boy. All right, so let me give it back for some more. Oh, sorry, boy. I didn't mean to do that. So what I do is, once I feel like I got this moisturizer all over my locks, I'll turn my head forward, upside down. Not upside down, but forward so I can get the back up. And then I'll go back this way, make sure it's on my hair going this way, back. All right, so I'll show you. Because the underneath hair needs to be moisturized too. That's what breaks off. So here we go. Woo. Oh, it feels moisturized. I'm going to do it anyway, though. Just to make sure. All right. Ooh, I sprayed my face. Does it look shiny? They are so plump. So you can see the bruise in my hair. You see the little bruise undertone? Now you can see I don't dye my hair. You can actually see the bruise. Mm-hmm. Like I said, the little Asian lady said, your hair is not number one. You have 1B. Your hair is 1B. I said, okay, I got 1B. It's not as black as people think it is. All right. It feels moisturized. So let's do. The reason why I'm going heavy is because, like I said, it hasn't been moisturized in a couple of weeks. And this should hold me for another 2 weeks. Because it's summer. Well, it's not summer, but it's a little warm outside, and it's not cold like it was. Now today was cold. I think tomorrow or Wednesday should be our last freezing weather day. And that's one thing I like about moisturizer. It make your locks hang down low because it got a little weight on it. If you are hot, get out the sun, boy. Why are you laying directly in the sun? Have a question. I'm not locked. Every time I've tried, I end up with sore spots. How you avoid tender head spots? Actually, if I go by color, your hair is too very dark brown. It could be. You could be on. You could be onto something. It could be. So to answer your question, people, she asked me, how do I avoid tender head spots? My followers know. They've seen me retwist my hair a few times throughout my little journey. They don't see me using a comb. So if you notice, a lot of these, the new school stylists, they take that comb, they part that little section out, and they tighten it with that comb. And sometimes they'll snatch it up like this, tighten, and then they take their hands and palm roll it even tighter. I don't do that. I don't use a comb. If you notice, my locks don't lay flat onto my scalp. And that's the look now. Today's look is slick down locks. Very neat party. If you notice, you don't see a lot of parts because I don't use a comb. If you notice, my locks don't lay flat because I don't use a comb. So I'll show you with this one here. I get my lock and I'll twist it like this. Oh, whoa. Where's my ear? Guys, I have to remember which way to roll my palm roll. I always remember my right ear. All right, yeah. So I'm going the right way. So that's what I do. I go like this, twist, and then I'll palm roll it. Once it feels tight, I stop. So a lot of times I go like this to make a loop. So I don't use a comb. That comb to me makes it tighter. Mm-hmm. We thought we were in springtime, 60 degrees out. Hit 30 today. Slick down makes no sense. That's not how hair grows. Baby, that's the thing today. You want to be snatched. You want to be pulled. You want to be bald. You want to be snatched to the gods. So many of my followers know I'm more semi-rasta, which means I don't do a lot to my hair. I don't expect my hair to be really, really neat. Now, I do use a comb to part. So I'll take my comb, I'll part it and make sure the parts are clean. But after I get it straight, I palm roll. That's it. So that's why my locks don't lay flat to my scalp. And I'll do the little hook thing right there. And then I'll spray it with like a light holding spray. Debo, good afternoon. Debo said, I just got done walking my 160-pound puppy. Good Lord. Hair looks great, sis. Thank you, Debo. 160? That's Nico's only 62 pounds. You still got a whole bunch of 100 pounds worth of puppy over my puppy boy. So yeah, I don't do a lot to my hair. I shampoo it. I try to shampoo it at least once a month, but I get lazy, be like every 2 months sometimes. He's a cane corso and he's just a puppy girl. Okay, you had me at first, and then you said he's just a puppy girl. That's cute. Oh, she's just a baby. She's a puppy girl. If you want to be snatched to the guys, you can't complain when your hair is snatched out, which is why I don't understand that trend. Do you understand me? I understand you people. You show right. Why do you want to be snatched? And baby, my stylist that I had the first 7 months of my lock journey. Because mentally, I just was not ready to retwist my own hair. I knew I could do it. I just wasn't mentally ready. I just didn't feel like that. I had just retired in that year, and I was just, and my stylist took that comb, baby. She parted my hair, and she snatched up, twist. She can go fast though, but you saw every part in my hair. I don't like all that slick part stuff on me. I don't like it. Now other people, yeah. So I shampoo only. I don't use conditioners, and I don't do a lot of slick. I don't style actually. Those styles I'll do maybe 2 ponytails, which I'm gonna tell y'all about that in a minute with the 2 ponytail things. So that's why my locks are still plump and thick. Whoa, it looks like I'm about to fly away. See if I can make it go to. You know what? Every time I come online, we're gonna see how far my locks are in the width of the screen. So right now, my hands are right here. My hair is right here. And then eventually I'll be able to stretch my hands all the way out to where you can't see my hands. Okay, so we're gonna do that like maybe we're gonna do it until my hair grows all the way out past the screen. That sounds like fun, don't it? So that's why my locks are still plump and thick on the ends. Well, one reason why my locks are plump and thick because the stylist I had, she did not like that I had all those little bitty baby locks I put in my hair. Hold on. There was this white guy had hopped out the truck and was dancing in his boots. I don't know what he was doing. But yeah, I don't do a lot of styles. I don't palm roll so much to the ends. Now I have been on my last retwist, I did palm roll to the end because I still got some budding, like this guy right here. Uh-oh. Girl, this screen is killing me. You see how fat it is right here? So I did do like a little zhuzh to kind of like train it to be like the rest of the locks. But I normally don't do a lot of retwisting. And I retwist lately twice a year for the last few years, which is kind of crazy. The reason why I retwist twice a year is because I don't feel like doing my hair. That's one reason. The other reason is because it's kind of like doesn't make any sense to do it because and so I do it in like in January, February. Well, this year I did it in March. It's so my retwist from August to February or March that lasts a long time. But then from February, March until August, it's hot outside. And if I'm gonna retwist my hair and I gotta keep washing it or shampooing it, it's just gonna come unravel. So I just do it twice a year. 160 is not a puppy, that's a meat eater. I know, right? That's a baby. She's just a baby girl. Got that right. He lives outside, sis. Not allowed in my house. How is the dog a girl or a boy? Now you call him a him. Is he a boy or a girl? People says my family, you see folks with an invisible hairline thinning. I'm the only one whose hair isn't seen through and defies gravity because I don't perm or use heat. Hi, puppy, you're so cute. You're right. That's how my edges got snatched out. Because that's the thing now. Snatched. And then bitches and snatch me bald, baby. Look at it. It's going on, what, 10, 15, whatever years. I'm still bald right here. All that snatching. I said, no. So my stylist was snatching, doing all this stuff. I said, I'm ready to do my own hair. So I do it the way I like it. So I like not seeing a lot of parts. I like the more full look. I like the thickness. And then last week was kind of humid, so they had plumped up even more. Yeah, your locks can still plump up even if you have locks. Yeah. Oh, dog is a boy. When I said sis, I was talking to you. No, but you said, girl, you said right up there. You said he is a puppy girl. He's a cane corso and he just a puppy girl. See? So he is a boy. Got it. Maybe he is. Maybe he doesn't have a sex. Maybe he what's it called? What's the pronoun for them? Bilingual? Not bilingual. Whatever it is. Maybe he don't want to be considered a girl or a boy. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. So yeah, guys, I don't do a lot of styles. So let's get to the two ponytails I was telling you about. So I said, you know what? You're too thick and you're too heavy. You need to start exercising. So Thursday and Friday, I did exercise. I can still move, although I'm slow. I am out of shape, but I can still go. So I worked out for 55 minutes Thursday, and then I worked out about 50 minutes Friday. And I had my hair in two ponytails. So why, when the video tape said, because I worked out at home in my basement. I have a full gym, but I have no reason to be a chunkster. Anyway, they said, all right, we're going to do some push-ups. So I had my hair in two ponytails, like up here. And when I was trying to do like one push-up, my hair was touching the floor. I was like, uh-oh. So I got to find a way to protect my hair from being on the floor. I don't know if I need to use one of my head wraps, but the ponytails are heavy. I was supposed to be puppy girl. Okay. What breed is our dog? Nico is a summer dog. He has some of this and some of that. But he was listed as a pit bull mix. See his little tail right there in the corner? Up. Good boy. I believe he might be mixed with lab. He might be mixed with a chow because he has a purple tongue. And he got light eyes like a Labrador. His feet look like labs. He's the mama baby. That's my baby boy. He's my mama's baby. He brings me so much joy. I don't want your ball. Okay. Singing makes him want to play with his ball. Oh, I need to do my girl. I'm just talking. I forgot about greasing my scalp. My scalp feels so soothing, guys. This peppermint in here, my scalp feels really good already. So I forgot all about using the black Dax. All right, so this is for my new people. The black Kokatah Plus Extra Dry Scalp Relief. It's fortified with coconut oil, camphor, and menthol, and it's very soothing to my scalp. So that's why I chose this one of all my hair greases. I think I got about how many hair? 10 greases. Greases. See how it's like real light and it just goes down and melts into my hair. And I don't grease the length of my lock, just only the scalp. And so I used to oil my scalp kind of often when I was when my hair was locking up, and my hair felt like a brick. I'm like, man, hair is so heavy. So I don't oil my scalp often like I used to. Maybe once a month. In the wintertime, maybe twice a month, maybe. But I think more either one or two times. But in the summertime, hardly ever. Kind of like when I was a loose natural. It's hard to lock hair I'm sorry, oil your scalp when you're looking in the camera. I should have had a mirror. I'm just gonna wing it, guys. Just randomly find parts. And whatever I don't oil, I'll just pull the grease down that way. But this feels good. It has this is for extra dry scalp relief. And it really makes my scalp feel happy and soothing. So the peppermint oil mixed with this black Dax, it's tantalizing. It makes my scalp feel really good. Can I help you, puppy boy? Can I help you? You get the puppy boy. Do you oil the length of your ends? Nope. Do you oil the length or ends with liquid oil? Nope. I try no matter what liquid oil I use, some kind of way my scalp doesn't like it. The only liquid oil that I did use when I first started my journey was the little kids oil. I can't remember the name of it anymore. That oil did not bother me. But the grown people oil, it just seemed like it just makes my scalp itch like crazy. I'm like, oh, stop doing that. Debo says, I know his tail hurts when he hits you. I love him and love his big dog and love big dogs. He's cute. Oh, you got your baby. Thank you. Yeah, Nico, he's a big boy. He ain't big as your baby. Your baby is a baby horse. They look so cute. They be all big and clumsy with them big old paws. And they just be babies and the baby face, the big body. They don't know what to do with their body. They look so cute. Guys, it is so hard to look into this camera and oil my scalp. Jamie, is that a big jar of Dax? Yep. Big old jar. This the Kokatah Black Dax Plus for extra dry scalp relief. And it works too. A donut roll hairstyle will fix that. I got a donut. Think I'm gonna. This looks just like a chunky person. Like, why would I just have one half a donut on a big old plate like that? Maybe I can roll that donut into my hair. Get on there. So are you girls and guys ready for spring? Nay! Hi! Was it wild growth oil? No, it wasn't that. I know I never used that, I don't think. Jamie, man, I never ever get a big jar of Dax. Never. I didn't even know I didn't even know this jar was this big. When I got home, I was like, why is this jar so damn super big? I have never seen a jar that big in my life. But I got it right up the street at King's Beauty Supply. I said, this jar sure is mighty big. And it's extra strength. Yes, Jamie girl, it is a super, super big jar of black grease. It smells like burnt alleys and paved streets. Now y'all ready for the spring, but not summer. Ooh. I use plain canola oil on my ends. Works well, no complications. Good. Good. We need to use products that work for us. Everything don't work for everybody. I ain't ready for spring because I had to get out here last Monday, and cut my grass because I knew it was going to rain for 5 or 6 days straight. And I'm glad I did because my grass looked like I ain't never cut it. I would have been in trouble trying to cut that tall, thick grass. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it ready for spring by ordering a new winter coat. Like I said, it hit 30 today, and I was not for that. That's right. That's what it hit. It hit that low for us too here in St. Louis. All right, so this lock is kind of loose, so it's still damp from me spraying it, and so I'm twisting, going towards the right, this way. So this is going. I have to remember which way is my ear, my right ear. So I have to. So then I hook it like this. A lot of people don't like the hook look, but I do it because I don't have anything. I don't have anything solid to hold my hair down. So I'll do this hook, and once it dries, I spray. Well, I spray with my little, what's it called? Shea Moisture holding refreshing spray stuff, and it'll hold it. And I just let my hair naturally drop down from the twisty roll. So I'll show you what I do when I do twist. So I'll twist like this. I'm supposed to be twisting dry hair, and then I hook it like that. I don't like the hook look either, but I don't have any products holding my hair down, like, to my head. So once it dries, naturally it falls down on its own. I have to search all around my beauty supply store now. Why, for the big one? You don't need no big one. Just get 2 of them and put it in a big jar. I'm a spring baby, so I'm happy for spring. I did a lot of spring cleaning, almost done. Yes, ma'am. Good for you. You know what? There's something about a clean house. But when you have a clean house in the springtime, oh, it just seems like the birds sing louder. The butterflies are like out, and they're not out yet. It just seemed like a happy moment. I had to vacuum and steam clean my carpet, my bedroom, because Mutt Face got the room smell like mutt butt. And so this week I'm going to do the rest of the house. Where we at? Okay, that feels dry. You sell soap? Oh. Being a soap maker, I always have oils. Canola is the cheapest, so I usually use it on my hair too. I love canola oil. That's my oil I use to cook with. Yep, that's my favorite oil. She said, you sell soap too? Yep. I think people is a jack of all trades. Guys, my hair grows so fast. I'm thinking my hair is unraveling from the base, but it's not. It's just that it grew from 2 weeks ago. My nails grow a little bit, but they don't grow fast like my hair. And this was from 2 weeks ago. Can you see there? But my hair, it grows so fast. You can get up in here, you can get up in here, get up in here, get up in here, get up in here. I don't think I need too much oil. goo gobs. All right, I think that's enough. My crown be itching. That's where I scratch the most bald spots. All right, so canola oil has taste, but it's healthier than vegetable oil. Yeah, I heard. The only ingredient I don't use is shea. I'm allergic to tree nuts. Ooh. And tree nuts are almost in a lot of products. So you gotta really be careful. All right, guys, so I think that is it. Maybe I should put some around my edges. Edges. Look, all that's snatched out. Like, this don't supposed to be like this. Nezi, we don't notice that. Well, yeah, I know. I know what kind of hairline I used to have. Jamie is good, but it has no taste. The way only tastes the food. That way only tastes the food. Yeah, I love canola. I used to use vegetable all the time. Let me get the nape. All right, so we good now. All right, guys. So I think I am done. Yeah, I got a middle part. Where is it? Is that it? That ain't it. It's somewhere. I have to look in the mirror because this camera's throwing me off. So, guys, do any of you guys have real baby hair? I got a little left. See, I have a little left. I had more than this, but now I ain't only got no hair right here because it was snatched out. Just a shame I gotta close my eyes to find my baby hair because this camera is the opposite way of how I'm doing. Okay, go this way. How I'm doing my hair. Now that's baby hair. See, there goes a spot right there. Uh huh. Like when I fry potatoes, I don't want to taste olives from the oil. Hmm. My sister told me today she doesn't like her hair and hasn't worn her real hair in years. But I always wear my natural hair every day. You know what, Jamie? I'm proud of you because I wish she would love her hair too. Does she still get perms too? Because they talk. I think they gonna. I think eventually the industry gonna. I think perms gonna eventually get ended because it got too many. They keep linking it to cancer, so they keep linking them perms to cancer. I think eventually they're gonna stop perms, or they're gonna stop putting that one product ingredient in there. In there. What is a 55-year-old still doing with baby hair? Well, she still got it. Now this is what baby hair look like. Well, some of it. Yes. Oh, yeah, it's there next to my widow's peak. Oh, good. And when I get out the shower, it really lays down. Yep. Oh well. All right. Okay, guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. I've talked you guys head off enough. Thank you for the thumbs up and hanging out with me for 46 minutes. Hmm. Wait, what? At this point, I cut my widow's peak off. Big mistake. Then it grew back thinner. Ooh. Oh. Sorry to hear that. Jamie says she hasn't had a perm in 18 years. I have been perm free for 10 years. She hasn't had a perm in 18. Oh, so she does wear natural hair, just under her extensions. But she doesn't show her natural hair. Got it. So I'm wondering what kind of condition her hair is. Because you know, wear all those weaves and braids and stuff, it eventually make your hair look like shredded wheat. All that ripping and pulling and tugging and tugging. Well, that makes sense. It's made with line directly on the scalp. It takes 27 seconds for anything you put on your skin to absorb at a certain cellular level. That's a tongue twister. So true. I didn't think of it that way, but so true. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna lay down for a little while and reset. So perms are gonna have that effect. There are some girls out here, they still some diehard perm users. But it's actually one ingredient. I can't think of the name of it. So that ingredient is in a lot of products, and they may and hair extensions that like that Marley hair stuff, the synthetic hair. That I can't think of the name of it, especially in cankerline hair. It's in there, and that's why if you ever put cankerline hair in your hair, it's best to soak it in some vinegar water in a big tub for about 4 or 5 hours, and you see all that chemical stuff rising up off the fake hair, and then you wash it out, and then you shampoo it out, and then you rinse it out repeatedly until you don't see that film on there. Because I remember back in the day, like in 2012 and 2013, when I started in 2011, but the girls was rocking Marley hair like in the early like 2011 12, and they kept saying their scalp was itching really really bad. So they discovered that there's a chemical that's laced over the hair extensions, and so that's when they started um, taking that fake hair and before they put it in their heads, douse it in some water, and I think it's cold water. I think it's cold water. Could be hot water. Maybe hot water. Anyway, they put all that vinegar over it and just let it sit there. And they'll go back and like push. You can see them pushing the hair in the water. And you see all this chemical, this film just filling up the tub. I'm like, ooh. So yeah. So that hair has a chemical in it. So don't be surprised if they talk about, well, you can't wear fake hair no more because we found a chemical that's a problem. Like, oh, that's linked to cancer. I don't know. So perms are gonna have that effect. Yep. Eczema broke her hair out. Oh, huh? She has eczema in her scalp, so it sucks. Oh, poor girl. That's why they call it creamy crack. Yep. Easier to use. Yarn safer too. Yeah. Well, yeah. But I don't know if yarn is safer, but I'm just gonna say yeah because maybe you know. But I'm assuming yarn is safer because we need it. We need yarn to make hair like caps and scarves and stuff. So you're right. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off this phone. I'm gonna call y'all later, and I'm gonna see you all later. Y'all gonna say bye to Nico? You wanna say bye to the girls? Come on, boy. Come on, say bye. I don't want your fucking ball, boy. You always gotta bring up. You always gotta bring your ball. Say bye. Yeah, I'm gonna call y'all soon. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or Wednesday. One day this week. I've been doing some cleaning and doing some other stuff around here. That's why I haven't been on. Bye, Nay. Nay says bye, Nico. Nay says bye. They shouldn't use gloves when they do that. Otherwise, you put your hands in there and it's getting in the skin that way. Yep, so true. Well, they used to use gloves when I was getting relaxers back in the day. I've had a perm since 2002. I had a perm from the age of 17 to 32. I had a perm for only 15 years. And my hair was, to go to ugly lighting, my hair was ugly, dry, brown, fried. My scalp was itching. I had sores. It kept breaking off into the little W in the back. It was, ugh. I don't know why. Why did I get that anyway? I think I was trying to be like the other girls. So I didn't get a perm until I was 17. And I remember my first perm I had to go, I went to one of those beauty schools. And the girl, the little student who was doing my hair, she said, "Oh, you got too much hair. Oh my God, you need a super." And I'm thinking to myself, I need a super. I must got a really lot of bad hair. Kind of found I ain't never need no super. And when I tell you my scalp has burnt, mind you, the night before, I had brushed my scalp because I didn't know any better. And she put that super perm on my scalp, and I had scabs galore. And I was pulling the scabs off, and my hair was coming off in the scabs. Oh my God, it was not good. So I never needed a super. I don't have that kind of hair. I have fine, medium, thick hair. A lot of hair. And I think she got scared because I had a lot of hair. But it wasn't nowhere near this length. I didn't get long hair, guys, until I was in my 40s. Can you believe it? Now my hair is the longest, excuse me. My hair is the longest it's ever been in my whole life at 55. That's because I learned how to take care of my hair. Nobody, I see some dog fur. See what I'm saying? See? Get out of there. How you have hair longer as an adult versus when you was little? No gloves for the vinegar rinse. When soaking extensions, use gloves. That's what I meant. Yeah. Oh, gotta use gloves. You gotta use gloves if you put that hair with vinegar in there. Mm-hmm. Bye, guys. See you on the flip side. I know, Nay. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna hang up on y'all real hard. The only reason why I let my hair grow this long is because, and I don't know if I even told you guys how I got started with growing my hair and starting my journey. So it's one of my coworkers. Her name is Crystal. She always wear these fancy styles. And at the time, I was always dyeing my hair and cutting it, and my hair was never long. And I don't know what made us say this. I don't know if we saw somebody with long. I think we saw another girl with long hair or something. But she and I was standing on the parking lot at my job when I was a bus driver. And I said, "You know what we should do?" She said, "What?" I said, "We should grow our hair and see how long we can grow it." She said, "You know what? We sure should." I stuck to it, and she didn't. She didn't stick to it. But I said, "You know what? I can tell my hair can grow long, but I just never saw it long. It was just always break off and be the same length over and over and over." So I took it seriously. I said, "Yo, I'm gonna start doing some research," and that's when the internet really, really started popping about natural hair. And I started following these girls on fotkey.com, and I was just so amazed at how long their hair was. This is like in 2010, 2011. Like, my hair is long, but why is it not looking like yours? So I started following specific people to learn what they're doing to see if it'll work with me. And it did. It did. The protective hair, the protective hairstyling was one of the best things I've learned. And the way the lady explained it, the way she explained it online, because at the time it was just pictures, it wasn't a video. Video wasn't popping like it is today. These were just simple pictures and descriptions of the picture. And this one lady said, I think she was a hair braider or something. She said, "You cannot make your hair grow. Your hair grows on its own. It's up to you to learn how to protect the hair that grows." So I remember, we always say, "Boy, when I had my hair braided for 6 months, my hair was long. Braids grow my hair out." No, braids don't grow your hair. Your hair grows anyway. Our hair grows every day. Our hair is growing right now as we speak. We have to learn how to protect the ends so we don't have to get continuous trims to keep it healthy. So she explained, you keep your hair protected, you get less trims. The more trims you get, the less length you retain. And I had to keep playing it in my mind, like, what is she saying? So I followed her until I finally understood. I said, oh, I got it. Your hair grows every day. You got to keep it healthy. Having a hair care regimen keeps our hair healthy. And our hair is very delicate. Our hair breaks so easy. People think, and I used to think this too, that our kinky hair was the strongest hair on the planet. Oh, my nappy hair, my kinky hair, it could take anything. Our hair cannot take all that. It cannot. So the less we comb, the more length we retain. That lady made sense. And when that made sense to me, I said, I'm going to start posting videos. And I will show my hair grease after I get through being embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. Because back then, baby, when I tell you they put the hair grease on strike, hair grease clogs your pores. And some people still say that crap to this day. And I'm thinking to myself, now I'm old school. I knew my hair wouldn't grow a certain length, but I knew my hair was decent enough to have some length with the grease. And I said, Nezi, you're going to have to show your audience hair grease anyway. Because ain't nobody doing it, for one thing. And you know for a fact it helps your hair. So don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. Just show it anyway. And I used to put in my videos little by little. And then I just said, you know what? Forget y'all. Hair grease don't clog my pores. Look how long my hair is. But did hair grease grow my hair? No, it did not. Hair grease helped protect my hair from breaking. If we can learn how to keep our hair from breaking, we don't need as many trims. And if we don't need as many trims, we'll see more length. And when that lady said that, it was like a light bulb that went off. Oh, you sure right. So I started doing more protective hairstyling, and I had to play around with products to see which ones worked or not. And then I would put that grease on top of that hair and braid it up and keep it braided. And then like in 9 months, I'd take it down and straighten it. I think I got one picture. I think I got a video on it too. My hair was up here. In 9 months, it was way down here. I said, oh, because I didn't comb it. I wasn't in it, breaking it. I had to learn how to comb my hair while it's wet. Wide tooth comb, all that. I had to learn how to take care of my hair. Whereas my mother and grandmother, auntie, they didn't know how to do all that. You got some bad nappy hair. No, you don't know how to take care of my hair. Nobody knew how to take care of my hair until me getting on YouTube. I didn't never think I would ever have this much hair, this length. And there you go. Not crazy. That don't be too crazy. Hey, I'm wishing my hair grow now. But I want the live to play. Huh? The live is playing. Y'all just talking? I missed all y'all stuff. She said bye. Oh, and they said it took me years to learn how to take care of my hair and use the right products. Guys, if you're trying to learn how to take care of your hair, don't get frustrated. Excuse me. Just keep playing around with hair products and techniques and tools until you get it. Because once you get your hair regimen, that's all she wrote. Your hair will just flourish. And even when your hair is growing, and once you think you've got it, it's always something you want to take away or add or keep. You're going to always manage your hair care regimen. So I knew when I got my locks, it was going to be easy for me because I knew how to take care of my hair as a loose natural. Yep. She said, people says, it's gorgeous, never cut it. Oh, yeah, never cut it. There y'all go again, the never cut. I don't know, guys. Because I'm like, oh, boy. It's getting to the point where I'm like, it's getting too long. Yep. People say I was a bus driver too for 14 years. Girl. That's a long time. I went old school, went back to how mom used to do my hair. That worked. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I had added some of my old school techniques in with the stuff that, with the hair care regimen I learned. And when I put everything together, it was magical. But how long did it take me to learn how to take care of my hair? 2011 until 2000, about 5 years. 5 years. because I had red hair when I started. It was damaged, and I cut all the red hair out. It was shoulder length. I cut all the red hair out and grew it all black, my natural color. And by the time it got to be his natural color, it was 2014 and 15. And so by the time 2015 came, I knew how to take care of my hair. That's when I knew how to take care of my hair. So my hair, what year was that? I thought it was so pretty. I think it was 2016 or 17. Those years, my hair was so pretty to me. Yeah. So now I'm on a different journey, guys. And all I had to do is just learn how to. I know how to take care of my hair. I just need to know how to style it. I'm sorry, retwist it and find the good products for my locks, and learn how to retwist. Which I knew I was going to catch on to that real quick because I had always known how to cornrow, flat twist. I was cornrowing, flat twisting, and braiding at 8 to 9 years old on my baby doll's head. So I knew I was going to catch on to retwisting really easy. Yep. Hair grease, egg wash, stuff like that. Yep. Mayonnaise, eggs. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I was never a person who went into the kitchen and used my products. I was always a store-bought baby. I call myself a store-bought baby. I go to the store. Yeah. My boy Debo eats usually 45 pounds of food. Can that baby boy eat that much food? How he eating that much? He ain't been here that long enough. Walking is tough. He usually gets one walk every few weeks. Too big for walks. Oh boy. You gotta learn how to walk him so he can walk. Because if not, he's gonna be one pent up humping dog. Hey Nezi, hey fam, I'm washing my hair right now, but I want the live to play. It should be playing. People said straighten and trim my hair on January 10th and July 8th, 2 times a year. There you go. You'll see some length. But as long as you're getting all the split ends off. That was one thing. So, like I said, when I started my hair journey, my hair was red. And I transitioned the red color out. So I would trim, let it grow. Trim. So my hair was the same length for like a few years. Although I did gain some length, it just wouldn't get long. But I still gained some length. So I just trimmed. Because I didn't want to cut all my red hair out. If I had done that, it would have been like a huge setback. So I transitioned my red out. But once my hair was all dark, I still had this problem back here. This area. It kept breaking off doing that W thing. I said, something ain't right. So that's when in 2015, 2014, I took a pair of scissors, I raised this hair up, and I cut it short as I could. I cut all the way up to the good healthy part back here. And then I just braided it. I kept it braided back here. And because I was at the time I was a back sleeper. And I used to split my hair up. Once I cut that off and kept it closed up with a braid and stuff or a twist all the way down the center back, I ain't never had that problem before. And that's why I said 2016, 2017, my hair was bomb. It was lovely. So yeah, twice a year, that's good. Because if you keep your hair healthy, you ain't got to trim as often. You can, Nate says you can always trim your locks instead of cutting. They're going to look cat face. Yeah, I could trim them. She said instead of cutting them off. I ain't going to cut them off. I'll probably cut them up. If they get too long and heavy and bothersome, I'll cut them back up. But I like my hair at bra strap length. That's a pretty decent length. Even, mid-back length, that's pretty cool. But when you get talking about booty and back of the knees, I cannot. That's just too much. Them girls be walking around with all them big old locks. They put the locks on top of their head. They be looking like this. I don't have my hair. I've been growing my hair for 20 years. Yeah, you can't even hold your head up either. I'm not cut. Nico's fine. He's fine. I took him for a nice ride yesterday. Then I took that boy for a ride. He was so happy. He slept all night. It makes him sad when he can't get outside and go for a ride. He want to go with me everywhere I go. He's laying on his back now. Yep. If you don't walk the puppy dogs enough, they will get zoomies. That's why I have to. let him outside, let him run a little bit, but then he come back in. He be so much pain. So we're gonna go for nice walks or we boy. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. Hey boy, hey boy, hey boy, hey boy, hey boy. All right, bye, bye guys. Hang up. Baby boy.